Have you ever said yes when every part of you screamed no? Have you ever replayed a conversation in your mind wishing you had spoken up but didn't simply because you didn't want to upset anyone? Well, if that sounds familiar, you are not alone because today I'll be talking about people pleasing, not kindness, not generosity, but the pattern of silencing yourself to make others happy, maintaining the peace. So why do we do it? Why do we dim our light to keep maintaining the peace? And how can we break free from it and start living for ourselves? But for us to answer that, we have to go way back. We need to ask ourselves, why do we people please? Because people pleasing isn't just a habit. It's a survival strategy. It's a way of us protecting ourselves, and it can be born out of so many things. It can be born out of fear of rejection. Deep down, we fear that by saying no, we'll lose relationships, we'll lose opportunities. We think that by saying yes, that means that we belong. When you believe you're not enough, you overcompensate, trying to fix things, trying to give others more of your time, more of your energy. It becomes a way to prove your value. You believe that if you're useful, that means that you're worthy. And for me, people pleasing was born out of how I was conditioned as a child. That for me to be accepted, for me to be loved, I needed to give something in return. I needed to be good. I needed to be quiet. I needed to be the best. So that is what I did. I became the first position in class. I graduated with honors simply because I had this need to make others see that I am worthy. If I'm the best, if I'm good, that means that I am worthy of your love. And the only time that I was praised as a child is when I did something good. So all these things have reinforced my people pleasing habit. And recently, I've come to realize that people pleasing is actually a self abandonment form. It's us neglecting our needs, it's us neglecting ourselves to make others happy. We neglect who we are. We trade our needs for the approval of others. And whether we know it or not, saying yes all the time can be exhausting. It's you giving and giving and giving, and eventually you start giving from an empty cup. You have depleted your energy, you have depleted your inner peace, you have nothing to give yourself. And when you spend so much time trying to fit in the box that people have, put in place for you, trying to mold yourself into the identity that people have given you, you forget yourself. You lose your identity as a person because every yes that betrays your truth is a small betrayal of yourself. Over time, you lose your self trust and wonder why you feel so empty inside. And if you're always performing, if you're always that person who's put themselves as available, how will you have time to form meaningful connections? How will you forge relationships with people if all the time you have put on this mask, the yes man? How will people know the real you? How will they connect to the real you that is deep inside? If all you do is say yes and smile and say it's fine and you don't mind, how will that happen? You end up becoming invincible even in a room surrounded by people. People cannot see you because who are you? You lack boundaries. You teach people that your time, your energy, and your emotions are available for everyone. And sometimes the sad truth is that many of us don't know that we are people pleasers. We apologize constantly, even for things that are not our fault. Sorry becomes our default word. You can't say no without feeling guilty. Personally, I identify with that. I can literally drop everything that I was doing When a friend or someone tells me they need help, I am that person who's always running to help others in their times of need. I have a hard time saying no to people, even when I know that yes, that I'm saying could be detrimental to myself and my well-being, but I shut off that voice telling me to choose myself and instead run to help people who, when push comes to shove, believe you me, they wouldn't do the same for me. And I'm a people pleaser. Saying no is hard for me. We downplay our needs. We say yes, it's fine. No, I don't mind. When actually you do mind. Actually, it's not fine. You're not comfortable, but you're afraid of, speaking up for yourself because you don't want to ruffle any feathers. You try to avoid conflict at all costs. You'd rather sacrifice your peace rather than risk an argument. If someone's upset, you think it's your job to fix it. You think you have to make them happy, but actually, it's not your job. It's not your place even to make anyone happy apart from yourself. So if you identify with any of these habits, then that's good. The first step to breaking free is identifying, it's noticing these habits that are derailing you, these habits that are preventing you from becoming the person that you always wish you were, the person that you are always meant to be. So, how can you break free from this habit? How do you stop over explaining ourselves? How do we stop justifying our no's? First thing is we need to stop giving instant answers. The world will not break, the world will not collapse if you take 2 seconds to think, am I saying yes because it's the right thing to do, or am I saying yes because I want peace? Is whatever I'm agreeing to good for me? Is it serving me? Take a moment to think. You don't have to rush anything. Take all the time in the world to think. Is this good for me? Is this what I truly want for myself? Stop rushing to agree to things that you don't actually understand. Second thing we need to do is set boundaries for ourselves. You don't have to go eat in the same restaurant as your colleagues simply because you don't want to be left out. Begin by choosing where to eat. What do you want to eat? What movies do you want to watch? You don't have to follow the crowds. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing. Set boundaries for yourself. Yes, my friends are going shopping, but I will not be going shopping because I have to do this and this for myself. Start honoring your time, honoring your peace, honoring your energy, honor yourself. Do what you feel like doing. Start building that boundary muscle. And with time, you'll go on to set bigger boundaries for yourself. So it's a matter of taking a step toward becoming. And number three, stop apologizing all the time. Instead of saying, sorry, I'm late, say, thank you for waiting. Rewire your brain from guilt to gratitude. And number four, you have to start practicing disappointing people because eventually you will disappoint someone. The greats did not become the great simply by agreeing to everything everyone suggested or said. It's all about saying no. What is worth taking and what is worth leaving behind? Knowing when to choose, knowing when to say yes, when to say no. You can't agree to everything all the time. It's overwhelming. And it's okay to disappoint people. It's okay if they're disappointed. Just know that their reaction belongs to them. And true relationships can survive a healthy no. So remember this, saying no doesn't make you unkind, setting boundaries doesn't make you selfish, it makes you free. And know that the people who truly love you will celebrate the real you, not the version of you that bends and breaks just so that you can be accepted. So today, choose one way to honor yourself. It could be you pausing before you say yes. It could be you saying no without an explanation, because freedom begins with consistent choices. And if you found this helpful, please share it with someone who needs a reminder that you're worthy even when you stop people pleasing. So hey guys, Jules here. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure that you like, make sure that you leave a comment down below. Tell me what resonated with you most, and make sure that you subscribe if you have not already subscribed to this channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.